You never guess what it's doing now. Snowing, folks. It's treacherous conditions. This is possibly, see there, almost to the first knuckle. Snow. Sticking. Except to the road or anything. Well, that didn't last long, did it? All gone. Well, now it's Sunday afternoon. I've been in the house playing Harry Homeowner, which I do not enjoy, but gotta be done. Look, all the snow is gone. Shucks. Bought all that bread and milk for nothing. So I think I'm gonna work on something here just to get my mind right again after working on the house. I hate doing that. I'd rather work on old junk. Tell you what, this boy right here, I'm gonna start putting in some overtime so I can feed this guy. Eating and eating and eating. Good grief. Alright, I decided to go ahead and whip up this piece, which is that piece. Trouble is, I made a miscalculation. I should have made that little bend right there first, and now this won't fit in my brake. So I'm going to have to do it the old way with a hammer and a little piece of steel here I use for such things. Right? Can I get you something else? Maybe some donuts or something like that? The boy's still eating over here. I seen ya. Let me see. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to do a little welding with my little torch. I figure since I got the little guy here, maybe he can try his hand at being cameraman. And I'm cut this piece too short. I miscalculated, so I'm going to weld that piece to that piece. The wire wheel is just sitting there to hold them together until I get it tacked. And I rarely show that thing working. Maybe I'll do it one time. You want to be the cameraman?
Sure.
Alright, let me get ready here and then I'll let you do it. Alright?
Bye.
Alright, I've tacked it already. I can't lay it directly on the workbench because it's too much of a heat sink. Buddy, you don't have to put the camera on top of the well.
Really?
Stay back there. Okay. I lost my train of thought. You don't have to... this table is too much of a heat sink, so I can't lay it directly on there, so I've elevated it a little bit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to weld a little distance, and I'm going to pull it off there and use this hammer and hammer the weld flat. So here we go. As with any welding, you got to be comfortable. Comfortable. And see it's drooping and stuff, that's alright. Alright, now we put the torch up. We take our hammer, we lay it flat. Really, I need my other hammer to high crown. This is kind of a low crown to spread it a little bit. You'll see it overlaps a little bit up here. So let me get my other hammer. Turn that off for a second. Alright, I've got it tacked. And now I'm just going to weld a little bit until I feel like it's right. And then I'm going to put the torch down and I'm going to hammer the weld. And you can hear the metal starting to creak and carry on. You can see it's kind of warping. That's alright. Alright, now I'm going to set the torch down. I'm going to take my hammer. And hammer the weld. And you can see the metal straightened right back out. With very little need for grinding. Let me try not to take the camera out with my wire. Back up a little bit, bud. I think Barbie the welder has one of these torches. I've seen it on her Instagram, but not on YouTube. But maybe I just have overlooked it. See how it's a little warped up? Not to worry. It'll come right back out. And again, get comfortable with the torch. See, it's kind of bowing up as you apply the heat. This is why, in my opinion, it's pretty important if you're going to gas weld something, be able to get behind it and hammer and dolly it. One more little pass and we'll have it. See, it's got a little hole there at the end, but we won't worry too much about that at the moment. Now once that thing cools right down, we'll be able to take the last little bit of that bow out. And I'll show you how to weld up the little hole there. Just turn the torch down a little bit, take a little oxygen out, and take out a little acetylene. And just kind of lay the wire right in there and make your puddle. Pull your heat back, and there it is. We'll give it a little hammering one more time, and that's it. All right, how'd you do? Nose start itching?
Yes.
Well, that's the way it goes. It's the price a cameraman's gotta pay. Alright, you can see there, I gotta do almost zero grinding. Which is good, because I hate grinding. Once that cools off, we'll take the hammer and flatten it out real good. And then I'll trim off what I need and we'll have a piece ready to go. I decided to put the little man to work. Show his mama how to gas weld. Can't have him just standing around here not being useful. Sounds like you're getting a little too close there or something, bud.
Yeah.
Alright, I've been messing around here. Little guy's been welding away, welding quarters and whatnot. And I got that pretty well put together. It's held together with magnets. That's not permanent. We're going to weld it. But I ain't going to do it tonight. Maybe one night this week or something. We'll weld it up. I still got a little more stuff to do. I gotta get this started welding. This floor pan to this piece. So that this floor pan is located correctly. It's still flexible. I can get the rocker in there and get it all sewed together. But it should be a pretty good repair. But just now, we're going to go in the house and eat whatever your mama's got for us to eat. Which will probably be good. Alright, let's do it.